everybody, Math Fairy, ready to do some math. And I want you to know today that you are awesome sauce. That's you guys. Awesome sauce. Yep. All right, awesome sauceness. Let's get to some dividing. You might be like, we did division yesterday, and the day before, and the day before, and the day before, like all week last week too. Okay? Well, yeah, I know. But we do have to look at just a little bit more, guys, because in certain situations, you're going to get a remainder where you have to think about, wait, what do I do with that remainder? All right? So let's take a look at situation number 1, and I have 3. All right? Situation number 1 is about something to do with a brother, a mom, something split, $19, present, and Veronica. All right, and I just gave you this picture just to get you a little image in your mind. If you'd like to, go ahead on a piece of paper and try and write a situation that has a story, right? Story that's using these words. And it's going to end up dealing with division, all right? And unpause the video when you're ready, or maybe you're like, I'm just ready for the problem. I want to see what the problem is. Okay, here we go. Let's see it. Here's the actual problem. And if you did write a story, you can see how close yours was to this one that I have. All right. Here it is. Veronica's mom. Oh, it was about Veronica's mom. What did she do? She gave her, Veronica, and her brother $19. Why 19? Well, that's all the cash she had in her purse. She literally went in her purse and was like, here, this is all I have. Go forth into the store. And why did they go into the store? Well, she told her they can buy Christmas presents for their friends. Oh, how awesome. So when they got in the store, they split the money equally. How much money are they each going to get to spend on their friends? So is Veronica going to get to spend 19? And then her brother, is he going to get to spend $19? No, because the mom only gave him $19 total. So check it out. I have the money app that you can use to help you figure this out. All right. It's just kind of more fun than just plain old tiles. You can actually use the money app. So we have our dollar. Let's get $19 out there. So I have 1. That's pretty big. So I'm going to go control minus. So I zoom out on it a little bit. And I'm going to get $19, all right? So here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's 19 bucks. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm back. I made sure. It works. All right, 19 bucks. Now I need to split this amongst 2 people. So I'm going to think of it as Veronica and her brother. All right, so I'm going to give it to Veronica first and then give it to her brother. All right, so here I go. 1 for Veronica, 1 for her brother. Then I go again. Now we have 2 and 2. Now we have 3 and 3. 4 and 4. Is that all they're going to get? No. 5 and 5. 6 and 6. 7 and 7. Are we good? No. 8. 8. They each get 8. No, they get more. 9. 9. They each get 9. Well, oh wait. 9. Does Veronica get 10 and her brother gets 9? No. There's 1 remaining dollar. So my answer here, I have $19 divided equally amongst 2 people. They would each get how much over here? Well, Veronica gets 9 and her brother gets 9. So they each get $9 with a remaining $1. So what could we actually do with this dollar? Can we do anything with it? Can we split it? So can we take $9 and take that remaining $1 and divide it amongst 2 people? Is that possible? Yes, it is in money, right? $1 divided amongst 2 parts would be really 1/(2). It's really morphs itself into the fraction half. We need half of $1. So instead of writing they each get $9.50, you typically won't see that when we're talking money, we'd actually write half $1 as how many cents? So now I'm going to put a decimal point, and how many cents is half of $1? Well, $1 is 100 cents, like it says over here. So half of 100 is 50 cents. All right, so they would each get $9.50. So instead of writing it as 9 remainder 1, we can actually write it in money, and we don't have to say remaining 1. We can say that's actually 50 cents each. How cool is that for money? Okay, let's look at another situation, because I said I had 3, where we look at the remainder and see what to do with it. So how about this one? Now we have a picture of cookies. So what type of mathy stories can you come up with that make use of division with this picture? And you can try it out. You can try to write something if you want. Step beyond the just looking at what my situation is and try one of your own. Like be like, oh, okay, a situation about cookies that deals with division. What would happen in this situation? Okay, if you want to. If not, keep going in the video because I'm going to show you what the situation that I made up actually is. Okay, it's about Joe and his grandma. And Joe's grandma made a batch. I mean, grandmas are so nice. This grandma made the cookies. Man, how nice is that? She made a batch of 21 super cute Christmas cookies. Look at those. Aren't they beautiful? Super cute Christmas cookies for he and his 3 friends. Yeah. So it's not just for him, but it's for him and his 3 friends. So they decided, well, we're each going to get the same amount. We're going to divide them equally amongst them. And they just ate them up all in one sitting. And they were done. Okay. So how many cookies did each friend get? Did they each just get 1? Well, no, because there's 21 cookies. So we'd have to take 21 and divide it amongst how many people? 3? Actually, it's not 3. Not fairy, but it says 3. Yeah, but look at, it's him too. It's Joe too. So it's actually what? It's actually 4. So you're going to have to take 21 and divide it amongst 4 people. How much is each person going to get? I'm going to go ahead and make use of the Number Frames app and act like these tiles. It's like I can use tiles right here. And I'm going to change them down here to squares. Or maybe you actually want to use circles. You can change them into something else. But you wouldn't do a penguin if we're talking cookies. Well, I guess you could, but let's just keep it with circles or squares here. So I'm going to just stick with the circle because that's what the cookie looked like. And now we need 21 of them. So I'm going to take out 21 of them. So here's 10 of them. And another 10, and then 1 more. So 21 cookies. And I need to take those and divide them amongst 4 people. So I'm going to go, all right, I have person number 1, person number 1, person number 2, person number 3, and person number 4, right? I'm going to start sharing them out, okay? So here I go. How many are going to actually exist in each of these people's plates? Pause the video, try it out yourself, anyway, anyhow, drawing, using this tool, using tiles, whatever. Let's figure it out, people. Use an array if you want. Go. I am getting close to the answer here. Here I go. I give another to you, another to you, another to you, and another to you. And now each one of these kids has 5 cookies. And there's 1 left. So what happens here? So I have each person 21 cookies divided amongst 4 kids. Each kid is going to get, let's see, what? 5 here. This kid got 5. This kid got 5. This kid got 5. They each got 5. But there's a remaining of 1 cookie. There's a remainder of 1. So do we just leave it like that and say, sorry, it's gone? Like, no one touches that. Well, is there something you could do with 1 remaining cookie? Could we take 1 and divide it amongst 4 kids? Well, that would morph into the fraction 1/4. Could each kid get a fourth of this cookie? Can we cut that up into 4 equal parts? Heck yeah, we could. This kid could get that fourth. This one gets that fourth. This one gets that fourth. And this one gets that fourth. So actually, instead of writing it as 5 remainder 1, we would write it as 5 1/4 of a cookie. So that's how much each friend would get. Isn't that cool? So in money, we actually had to write the cents, but in cookies, we can keep it as a fraction. So let's check out my final situation, because I said I had 3. And the final situation deals with balloons. And what about balloons? Well, what happens when you have a situation with balloons and you get a remaining balloon, or you have remainders of balloons? You talk that out. What do you think? Are we going to change it into money? No. Are we going to chop it up like we did the cookies and hand out a fourth of it or a half of a balloon? No, the balloon would go, it would pop. So in that case, we're just going to have to leave the remainder as is. Okay, so you could go ahead and try out this problem about balloons. There are 16 balloons there, and we're dividing them into 3. Like, what are we talking about? What's the situation? You can come up with one and try to figure that out, solve it, and figure out what you're going to do with that remainder. Okay? The practice you're going to do today is on a Google slide deck, and you get to make the actual pictures or whatever it's about. You actually get to use, like this one's about erasers, you get to use erasers. So Mrs. Larson was making gift bags for 6 students in her reading group. She was putting little erasers in the bags. And she had 20 erasers. So if she put the same amount in each bag, how many is each bag going to get? So you can go ahead and move these erasers over if you want to do that. Okay? You can type in your thoughts on what to do, or maybe you're going to do it on paper and you're just going to insert your strategy there. Okay? Then there's one about money. So you can go forth and money it up. You can use the Money app. Take a screenshot, load it in here to show what you did. Okay? And then there's one about balloons. And you can literally drag balloons over here. Yep. And people to help you out. Okay? And then there is a challenge question for those of you that would like to go forth and try something tough. Because you are awesome sauce. Okay? All right. Thanks for hanging out. Have a mathy rest of your day.